Welcome to the channel. I am Grandpa Gametag. We are going back to the world of Neverwinter on the PlayStation 5. So here we go. We're back in Protector's Enclave in Neverwinter, and we're going to be continuing on with some of our adventures. So the adventure we're going to be doing is Elemental Evil, which starts in the Drowned Shore. So away we go for this one. And we're heading off to the Drowned Shore, which is, as I say, this first of these. It's a couple of parts of this one, Elemental Evil. We got the Drowned Shore, Reclamation Rock, the Fiery Pit, Spinward Rise, and that's it, the four of them. That's our four areas. Make up this adventure now that we've finished our Undermountain. So it's time to head off to the Drowned Shore. And there it is. We don't have to go looking for it. It's there right in front of us. That's okay.
The Drowned Shore. The result of the crushing wave cult's devastation orb. Led by Gar Shatterkeel, the cult has taken over the old Black Dagger ruins and are working together with other vile humanoids to control the region. Our war in this region has only just begun.
Right, away we go. Flora Newleaf. Here we go,
Nature
Flora.
weeps for this loss of balance.
Coast guarding is complete.
Sorry, friend, but it is unsafe to travel through this region right now. Oh, the Archdruid sent you to help. Well, if you have Morning Dawn's trust, then you have mine. You are most welcome here.
As you can see, Black Dagger ruins as well. More ruined. The tidal wave has destroyed part of the area. We've been fighting a losing battle against cultists, monsters. Perhaps your presence can change all of that. Well, I would like to hope so. Right, we got a quest there, and a quest there. So that's three.
I could use some good dwarf ale right
Bella
about now.
Norel.
Keeping your fletchings dry.
Herbal remedy.
Hail! I am Bella Norel, Ranger of the Emerald Enclave. I'm here to help with a particular problem. Hunger. Our enemies have been bringing up fish from the sea to feed their soldiers and disrupting any attempts on our end to gather supplies. Even if we can defend this point, we'll eventually starve if something isn't done. There's a sap called gurglewort that can be extracted from local plants. Each vial could provide us with a filling, if somewhat tasteless, meal. Could you collect some of the sap and bring it to us?
Certainly shall. We're going to collect some gurglewort.
Something unnatural is happening here.
Dangerous alliance.
Greetings. I am Alinda Greenwood, Druid of the Emerald Enclave. I've noticed a strange symbol etched on items worn by these aquatic invaders. They seem to treasure this symbol. We need to know what it means if we're going to strike them. I'd like you to take a symbol from one of the aquatic humanoids and compare it to images in a book that once belonged to Yolander. He was killed by these invaders, and his book now rests somewhere in the nearby wilds.
Right, you are. So we've got to capture a mysterious symbol and collect gurglewort.
You ready to rack up a body count?
Right, these are optional, so I'm not going to bother with them ones. Bit of Torm while I'm here. Oh, an enchanting stone. That'll come in handy. So we got a Geller gurglewort drop
Running dangerously low.
in this sort of area somewhere. And also capture a mysterious symbol from the enemy. Right, there's a gurglewort. We want two of them. We're at the edge of our area. Right. See if these guys got this symbol that we need. There we go, mysterious symbol. We've got our mysterious symbol. And we got 3 of our 5 gurgle wart. Oh, there's the group we need. It takes a good deal of searching, but on one rain sudden page, you find a match for the mysterious symbol. The text explains that this symbol is used to represent Hydra, princess of elemental evil. Alinda must be told of this. Yeah, Steve, it is, mate. I was using it. I'm just about to change it. I was using it earlier on when I was doing some dungeons. I was doing a Reaper's dungeon. So I use them to keep me alive when I'm doing Reapers. How are you, Steve? Hey, I hope you're doing good, mate. Right, I've got to find one more gurgle wart. There we go. Right, that's it. Let's take these back. Put it over there. Where are we going? Over that way. Yeah, I was doing the Reaper's Challenge before I was doing the stream, and I used them to keep me alive. Caravan relief.
Within the mines is a lizard folk shaman known as the Tide Master. He's been directing the lizard folk to thwart any of our attempts to recover supplies, be it from caravans, local villages, and even the nearby wilderness. This Tide Master must be dealt with. If he is killed, he will disrupt the lizard folk long enough for our supply routes to be opened up. If we're better equipped, we won't have to rely on you to stick around and defend us. Not that I mind, of course.
Okay, mate. Oh, you've been kicked from your guild. Oh, bloody hell, mate. Sorry to hear that. I've just joined one with his character. They seem okay. Dangerous alliance is complete.
It's the symbol of all Hydra, a princess of elemental evil. We thought these monsters were being used by the cult of the crushing wave, but it looks like they're willing and obedient servants of the cult. This is great news. If they have a master, we have a target.
Right. There's somebody else with a quest here.
I'm starting to believe these mines are unlucky.
Boosting dwarven business.
Right before those soggy humanoids hit us, we'd struck a nice vein of silver ore in Silver Drip Mine. That ore can be used to forge all manner of very expensive weapons and armor. We know these beasts are working for the cult of the crushing wave. There's enough ore in those mines to supply an entire army with weapons and armor. Can you bring me back at least some of the ore that's left? I'll make sure the ore gets in the hands of the Neverwinter army. For the right price, of course.
Right, you are, mate. I shall do. This sound. I've been playing around with the options in here, and the sound is a little bit off. I want to hear.
We druids are not daunted by inclement weather.
I want to hear what they're saying better. Right. There we go. So let's go enter the Glimmerstone Mine. 7 years.
I'm told
Bloody hell, mate.
ancient ruins within one of the mines.
Bloody hell. No way to work out the differences, buddy. That's rough. Losing your guild of 7 years, that's a real kicker. I got the Phoenix Knights, and they're on PlayStation, obviously. And Tony was just chatting in the in the dungeon. I was running the dungeon, and I got offered. Was it in the dungeon? Somebody offered me a guild place, and I took it, and I thought I'll have a look. Because you know guilds are like sometimes to win, lose, or draw. And these guys seem to be pretty good at the moment, so we shall see. All right. Right, no turning back then, mate. Definitely burn some bridges that way. It's always sad when something like that happens, though, isn't it? Where you get to this stage and something like that goes wrong, and, within a game. That is, rough ride of it, buddy. Right, we've got another mine to go to. We've done this first one. And we've now got another one called Enter the Silver Drip Mine. It says it's, you can do without the drama, can't you? You don't need a load of drama in a game. You're playing a game for a bit of fun, and that you can definitely do without, the nonsense that goes on with it sometimes. Right, I've got to find some silver ore. That's a problem with gaming sometimes. That's it. I think we all can get a bit narked occasionally, mate. I do. Everybody gets a bit upset sometimes, but you play a game for the fun of it. You don't need. There's enough drama in your life sometimes. Without getting drama in a game. I mean, you see some of this that's going on. All you have to do is sit in this game, the same as all the other ones, I suppose, the likes of Call of Duty is renowned for it. But even in Neverwinter, if you just spend enough time in Protector's Enclave and you watch the chat, some of the times you're looking at it and going, come on, people, chill out a little bit here. It's a game. We're having fun. You have people shouting at each other. It's not good. Gaming's for fun and escapism. You don't need the drama. But I think it's the same everywhere, isn't it? Every game, you'll always get little differences in that. Some games are more toxic than others. I have to admit that the Neverwinter. Don't think it's been. I don't think I've seen too much. You see it occasionally, as I say, in Protector's Enclave. You see it more in the dungeons. You run in the dungeon and, somebody complaining about the other people running the dungeon with them. You know, and I don't like that, you know. I mean, it's like every game though, isn't it? That's why I don't run any of the big dungeons, to be honest, solely for the fact that I don't think I'm good enough to do them. But also, like, you know, you get it where people are going, well, I want to do this dungeon, and then they give you a list of like 50 million things they want you to have. Yeah, just to see, but they'll go, we're going to be running the advanced version of this, but you have to have this, and this. You have to be experienced. You have to have the latest gear. You have to be able to do this, and you have to have one of these. And you're thinking, yeah, you know what? Even if I had all of them things, you know, even if I had everything you're asking for, I wouldn't run a dungeon with you anyhow. But yeah, you see people that are, they're doing it on purpose. They're just trying to wind people up, aren't they? And there's just, yeah, there's no... I expect that all games, I mean, people can tell me in the chat or in the comments, but I expect that all games have got that. I haven't seen very much of it in Neverwinter, I shall be honest. Not saying it doesn't happen, you do see it in fact, if you sit in Protector's Enclave long enough, which I've done, you will see people arguing with each other. You know, and you're thinking, I'm too chill to worry about it, to be honest. I don't do drama. I was watching this, there was stuff that I was looking at, I can't remember what it was called. I mean, I'm doing it all wrong here on the internet and on YouTube. You know, I'm not doing anything right, because I was watching this, thing about streaming, and a thing came up like angry streamers or whatever. And all it is a load of young lads playing games and destroying their equipment and losing their rag and going off really berserk. And I'm looking at it going, well, I think they call it camaraderie. But even if it's competitive like in a dungeon, there's no need for it, is there? You know, when you see some of these games, and you know, you see some of these people playing them, and they're going absolutely berserk. It's like angry streamers or screaming streamers or something it was called. I was actually looking for because I can't get my camera to set just right, and I was looking for some tips on streaming camera, you know. And I came across this one, which was like angry streamers or screaming streamers on YouTube anyhow. It's blokes. And it's all blokes, like. And they're going ballistic. They're going absolutely. One guy ratchets equipment. You know, it's just crazy. I think I'm doing it wrong. You know, I'm doing it wrong. I could be like, I have 100 million bloody followers or something. You know, if I'm willing to scream and shout and bang things and cause havoc, I can do without it. I'm quite happy. You know what I mean? You're looking at it, you're going, what is wrong with these people? You know, you're playing a game to escape the real world and chill out for a little while, and yeah. You know, complete another bit of an adventure, or, you know, get to the end of some other piece, and you're looking at it, you see them and they're going absolutely berserk. And it's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at it going, there is something seriously wrong with these people. I'm trying to work out where I'm going that way. You know, you think, if it really affects you like that, you know, find yourself another hobby, go fishing or something. You know, go catch some fish. Go to your local pond and grab a net or something. Alexander, good evening, my friend, or good day. Things are very good, thank you, Alexander. Alexander Keys, 8851. Things are very good at the moment, mate. Having a laugh here, a bit of a chat, a bit of talking about toxic people and in the world of Neverwinter. It's good fun, mate. Good fun. We don't tend to find very much drama here, buddy. That's it. They're doing it just for the sake of doing it, I think. I think they do it just to get the views and things, but you know, you want to make an idiot out of yourself so that somebody will click on your video. Everybody to their own. Yeah, you see them on there sometimes, you know, and you look at it, you're going, you know, each to their own. I shan't be smashing my keyboards, put it that way. Or throwing my microphone across the floor, or kicking my PlayStation or whatever. It's not what I do. Right, we've done these ones, let's hand them in. It is nice to see you, Alexander. Welcome to the party, mate. Steve A's old hand, mate. We're old hands at there, aren't we, Steve? But yeah, you see them, as I say, protect his enclave. You sit there long enough, you will hear people shouting.
That's the ore we seek. By Dumathoin's secret stash, you're a handy sort to have around. I'm obliged to you. You should seek me out once this whole messy business is sorted out. Maybe you could be a partner in my mining operation. We wouldn't be able to continue without all the help you've given us.
Thank you, mate. Yeah. As I say, they get all this item level and don't know what to do with it. And you do see it, you know. I mean, I expect that they've maybe dipped the credit card a few times or something.
My rangers have reported the lizard folk are in chaos. At this rate, we'll be refreshed with supplies in no time. That will be good for you too, my friend. You've helped us in our fight, but you will be needed elsewhere. We'll be able to defend ourselves while you move forward to deal with the true threat to Drowned Shore.
You're another OG. I've only been playing a short time, mate. I will be honest with you. As I say, I got into the it was only level. I know, like, you're one of those. You're like Steve DA there. Where my friend got me into it. He's been playing it since 2016 when it came out on the PlayStation 4. And it was like level 70 or level 80.
Could these sea creatures want in the mines?
That's it, you know. So he was playing it for years, like yourself, Alexander, and like Steve A here. He's been playing it back in the day when it was much harder. But
Thank you for all your help.
different world now.
Our camp has been resupplied. The cult will lose its main source of ore, and you've angered the cultists by destroying their emblems. They've reacted by sending one of their top cultists, Morgan Shivertimber, to eradicate us. Our rangers have spotted Shivertimber and a large group of cultists gathering in the mine, known as Goldseeker's Folly. I'd like to see you confront this Shivertimber and see if you can find out any more information about the cult's activities.
I certainly shall. No problem, Flora.
Trolls from out of the sea.
That's the only one we've got. We've got to go Gold Seekers Fight. But yeah, there's a lot of people in the... So, Alexander, what do you find of it coming back again? A lot of changes if you've been away for a few years.
Inclement weather.
Steve, yeah, you've been around forever. That's it. I mean, I don't do any of the big dungeons yet. You know, like the A lot of changes made, I know. Must be an awful lot to get used to again. But there was like, I don't do the trials and I don't do the masters and the advanced. I do the random dungeons because you can learn them pretty easily, and the skirmishes. And I do. That's the way of putting it. I will do the Reaper's Challenge as long as it's a dungeon that I know how to do. Yeah, the bard was already there, Steve, when I came back when I was playing it. No, it wasn't. Did the bard come out just as I came back? I started playing. I'm trying to think. No, I think I just started playing, and the bard came out. So I've been playing a couple of years. Yeah, the bard came out.
Lizard folk claim jumpers.
I don't think they were there when I first started to play. Because I played a couple of years. To be honest with you, I played for a long time as a barbarian. The first year, 2 years maybe? Maybe 2 years? I played as a barbarian. And last year I think it was, mate was going like, he always played as, I've tried the other ones as well. I can't do some of them, I'll be honest. I can't do them. I can't do Ranger. I don't think that's really strange being a Ranger. I have got companions and mounts, not really high up ones. Companions worth millions. I've been saving, believe it or not, I have got about 4 million. Yeah, look at this, I've got 4 million. You got 7 of all 9, bloody hell. No, I've got 2 rogues. One was a Dragonborn, but I don't like playing as a Dragonborn, so I switched to this guy. Made him look a little bit like me. That was the idea, you know what I mean? But I've been playing as a rogue now for a little while. I had the rogue, but I was playing as a barbarian. I tried the wizards, and the only other one I really liked was the fighter, you know, with the shield and the sword. I like that one. But I've got the 2 characters now. What I did is I took all the stuff I had. So it was a cleric, a GF, fighter, is that fighter, guild fight, great fighter, I don't know. Fighter, definitely a fighter, isn't it? So it was a cleric. Great fighter? What's a GF? Guardian fighter. Sorry, mate, yeah. I still don't know. I'm the first one to admit it. I still don't know most of it. I'm getting there. Warlords, 2 wizards, 2 clerics, and 3 rogues. Bloody hell! How do you keep track of them all? I mean, he's got 7. You've got 14. There's mine. There's mine. I'll get this one, which is my main one. And I'll get that one, which is my Dragonborn one. That's it. Oh. Where am I going? That's it. I did have, as I say, I had Barbarian, but I got the Barbarian and some of the stuff. I'm obviously going to a rogue. You can't move most of it anyhow, but some of it was movable. You know, I just realized Yeah, I don't know most of them, to be honest, but some of the barbarian stuff was movable, so I moved that over to my rogue now. And I had my rogue, and then I started this one a little while ago. I did a live stream a little while ago, if you check on the channel, and I got this rogue to level 20 in the one stream, one sitting, from level 8. I went from level 8 to level 20 in the one stream. There. But it's just I play all different games, as you know. I'll be doing another Fallout New Vegas with Monner in the morning, so it'll be up tomorrow night. I'm doing Fallout New Vegas on Windows XP. But I just play as a rogue now, and I'm quite happy with it. I have done some of the adventures before. Easy Keezy. Easy Key, that's a good name, I like that. I'm boring when it comes to naming them. You know, if you look at I've got a lot of companions. You can buy companions really cheap and they're rubbish, but I like to buy them. If you go companions, you know, look at that one, and like, I've got one of them, and you know, you can buy them for 1 and 2 astral diamonds, and I got a load of companions, but I don't name them. The only one I name is like Bug Butt is called. He's my little intellect devourer. He's a good little companion, but I don't give them all names or anything. I'm not that clever. The tank and op healer. I have a DPS build so I can quest solo. And Alexandra is a rogue. Change of playing sport roles. Yeah, I only play solo, to be honest. I only do the solo stuff, really. And I'm working my way through it. As I say, I'll just work my way through. The only time I do have best in slot. Really? Yeah, what I've got is, I think this is sort of set the way a friend of mine told me to set it. One increases outgoing and one reduces incoming. And then I've got a battery because when you're fighting, you know, the final bosses and that, they help with that. And the others are just stamina and critical strike. So I don't know. I don't know. I shall be honest, people. I'm overpowered for being in here, that's for sure. I can one-hit them. But I don't really do the, you know, min-maxing and work out the stats to the nth degree. It's too much like work. Yeah, I'm not sure what I should be using. I use what I like to use. You know, my little companion's pretty good fun. And, you know, when I'm doing dungeons or when I'm doing, you know, a dungeon where I might die or whatever, then I'll use something like the dedicated squire, which gives support to everybody and helps defend people. Or I'll use, I've got, what's the name of that one that takes all the threat away? She takes all the threat away from everybody. I was told that if I get her, she's good, and I got her from a lockbox. when we were getting free lockboxes. That one, her. She takes everybody's threat away. So when you're running dungeons or whatever, she's really good because the bad guys come after her and leave everybody else alone. So if you're doing like if I'm doing like a skirmish or whatever, I use her. Because then it keeps everybody. But this little intellect devourer, he's really good because he stuns them. I need to update him though. I haven't upgraded. I haven't got any tokens. I've only got 8. Oh, I can upgrade him. It only costs 4. There we go. I didn't know that. Right. So I'll wait to get some more tokens. But he's a good little one to use. But I'll show you my item level at the moment. You'll know what you're looking at, because I say I've got all the stuff I've taken that I could take from my other one. I mean, I've got really good item level, 80k. You know, I've got the 1900 gear. I've got the 1900 gear from the dungeons. I've got some 1700 gear and some good gear. Oh, Steve A, right. If I'm running like you know, a big dungeon that I'm not that keen on or I'm not that sure about, what I do is I'll put so I'm not disturbing anybody else, I'll use a dedicated squire guy. We can do better. Because he helps keep you alive. So if I'm running into trouble, he helps me. So I use him. But normally what I tend to do is I tend to see, you know, when you run in a dungeon, I tend to see who's running, what other ones, whatever, you know, companions are there. Good has companion upgrade tokens. 3 bars each. Yeah, I just bought some earlier. Oh my. Yeah, I got a load earlier. I've just upgraded all. That's why I've got none left. I've no companion stuff left. Bugbutt is good fun. He is a good one for the stun. This is easy in here. Solely for the fact that I've taken all the stuff off my other companion. I have no tokens left now because I spent them on upgrading my Lich. I upgraded my Neverwinter Knight. So I've upgraded him. So I've used all my companions on there at the moment, upgrading him. So I'm all out of companion tokens at the moment. I got 2 trade bars left and 4 companion tokens left. But I'm way overpowered for being in here, so I can cruise this one. And also we're picking up
spawn in Black Dagger Keep if I kill ya.
Picking up a load of when you're doing this one, I'm telling you, you already know. There's no point me telling you, trying to tell you anything. You two know this better, so much more than I do. But you get the rough hostile diamond, don't you? So, you know, for doing the quests and things, they come in handy. Are you taking a potion? Not today, sunshine. I do like playing as a rogue. I loved playing as a barbarian, but it just, I don't know, recently the barbarian just didn't seem to be able to hold his own anymore, being honest. And when I started playing the rogue, must have been last year, my friend was telling me about it. I was playing a rogue. He played a rogue for forever. I started playing the rogue, and it is better. It is better. Power-wise, it's better than the barbarian at the moment. Right, let's turn this one back into Flora. Yeah, the barb's hard work now. The cooldowns are much slower as well, so it's just... When I started playing Rogue, I was finding it easier to get it right on a Rogue.
Nature weeps for this loss of balance.
So I'm sticking with a Rogue, really.
Morgan Shivertimber's death will leave the cultists in the immediate area in disarray. I think it's safe to say that we have things handled now. What worries me is the mention of Black Dagger Keep. Our victory here will mean nothing if they have the castle. You need to get this information to our Harper allies elsewhere in Drowned Shore. They'll know what to do.
I certainly shall. War machines.
You need to meet with a Harper agent called Seven Toes. He's made camp with several others deeper in the Drowned Shore. Unfortunately, the cult of the Crushing Wave has also discovered this camp and are moving siege weapons from Black Dagger Keep to eliminate them. Please, you have to destroy the siege weapons, then meet with Seven Toes and tell him about what we found. Good luck. We'll be cheering for you back here.
Thank you very much. You're going to be cheering me on here, people. I got the strangest conversation with a friend of mine the other day, talking about, you know, the gaming and stuff and me playing it on stream and things. And I got are you playing Minecraft on stream? I didn't even know that was still a thing. I remember when my grandson was young, and he started playing Minecraft, and I didn't even know it was still a thing. I don't even know what to do with it. Making blocks of something. And I didn't even know it was still a thing, but he was saying, like, I was saying, you know, a lot of people play Minecraft when they're streaming. I don't even know how to do a Minecraft anyway. I know it was building blocks. My grandson built a house and a castle and a house and things. And I might even have a look at that one in the near future, because it's like Neverwinter, where you can just do your own thing. So that might be one you might be seeing in the future somewhere. But at the moment, we're just doing a bit of Neverwinter, and I'm doing a Fallout New Vegas with Manor. I'll be doing that in the morning. We have to work that one out because he's in Australia, so it's the timing we have to get right, so that we're both, you know, up and moving. So I do it in the morning time, my time, which is early evening his time. So we'll be doing a bit of Fallout New Vegas. There'll be a new video of that tomorrow night. Right, let's burn it. Yeah, I'm just working my way through them, to be honest. I've done Under Mountain. I did these two first because these are really quick, and also with Tyranny of Dragons, I got the 1300 item level gear while I was waiting on getting the 1900 from the dungeon. You know, Under Mountain I've completed now, so the next one's Elemental Evil. Now I have done this before, but I'm actually going to play it and listen to the whole storyline. You know, listen to the whole game, the whole storyline, and follow the story and see how it goes, instead of just, you know, battering through it. Right, here we go, ballista there. But it's a good area. I like the area as well. So But I like most, to be honest with you, the only areas I don't really like are like the ones that are new to me. You know, I know that they were old areas that have come back. If we go to our campaigns, I haven't started any of the campaigns yet, but I like Menzo Baranzin. I don't like the, I know that, where is it? Is it that one? Yeah, the Pirate Skyhold. Now, I am reliably informed that that was an area, and they have brought it back in again. And I'm not that keen on that one. No, that's what I'm saying. It's got a good storyline to it. A lot of it's got, you know, it is story driven. It tells you, like here in the Drowned Shore, you know, you're fighting this cult of the crushing wave, and you know, it's I'm going to listen to the whole storyline. And we've got a main guy called Gar Shutterskill. I'm going to take him out eventually. We get to the end, you know. But it's a storyline behind it, you know. Right, let's go meet with Seven Toes. Where am I going? Going this way. But yeah, it's nice to, if I'm going to do it on stream like I'm doing it, then we might as well do it right, you know, and listen to the whole story and see how it goes from there. Right, here we go. Seven Toes. I'm on PlayStation, mate. In Skyhold. Oh, the Pirate Skyhold. Oh, I don't know, mate. I didn't even know there was a problem with the boons.
The Black Dagger bandits were bad, but this is much worse.
Right, well, completed the war machines.
Oh, you must be the adventurer who destroyed the ballistae.
Yep.
We were getting ready to retreat before we saw the fires. The cult of the crushing wave has Black Dagger Keep? Damnation! We didn't think they could fortify the place so fast. We'll need to send some agents in to see how we can strike at the keep. My guess is that Gar Shatterkeel, the leader of the cultists, is somewhere in there. We bring him down, and we'll win this whole assault. But we'll need your help.
Right you are, mate. What you want me to do?
We're completely surrounded. Wonderful.
They owe you 15 boons. Bloody hell.
I thought you had a plan, Seven Toes.
She shouted at him.
Those creatures got everything I had. If not for these folks, they'd have taken my life, too.
Worrisome words.
My name is Ranulph Kemp, and I represent several trade associations. Or I did, until I was stranded in this mess. A cultist by the name of Maelstrom led an attack on my caravan and plundered all of my goods, not to mention killing nearly all of us. I barely escaped with my life. Please, you have to get those goods back from the cultists. They were meant to aid those fighting against the crushing wave.
Right, you are. Another one here.
Whatever it takes, a Harper will do. Zoliana's chief concern is the destruction of the Sea Hags to prevent them from transforming anyone else into a Lacedon. But I believe we must also focus on rescuing those who are held captive by the monsters. The Green Hags have taken several captives and plan on drowning them to begin the transformation process. Save these poor souls before they meet a fate worse than death.
Right, you are, mate. There's somebody else there. Is that the optional ones
ready
again?
To rack up a
Yeah,
body
I don't want to
count?
do the optional ones. Right, we're going to crack on with this, so we've got to recover trade goods from the enemies, and free the captives.
It's time to take the fight to the cultists.
Right, well, what we'll do is we'll start free the captives first. Because we got a couple of areas we can do that, haven't we? So we'll go there. We'll do them. And then we'll do the other ones. There's one. Oi! Well, he came down out of there, didn't he? Well done, Bug Butt. That must have been somebody else that attracted them guys, I think. Dragging all sorts by him, look. And the old scurrying back. That looks really funny when that happens. They're coming after me now. Oh, we got some tree dudes. More captives up there, doesn't look like it. Right, we'll go to a different captives area. All right. I shall be honest, mate, I didn't even know it was broken. I have been there. I've been to the Pirate Skyhole with my other character, my other rogue. And I know, as I say, I know that it was like an area, and they took it out and then they brought it back or something. Oh, here we go. Because when it was coming back, I said to me mate, they've been playing for years. It says, "Oh, we're getting like a pirate ship," and all the rest of it. And he was going, I said, like, we're getting this brand new area about pirate ships and things. And he just laughed. He went, that was an old area that used to be in it before you even played it. But they've taken areas out and then they bring them back. And the pirates one was one of them, wasn't it? Right, we've got to get 10. But they took it away for a long time. Yeah, as you say, with the new devs taking over Steam, they probably, as you say, they probably couldn't work out what had happened, which caused it to be broken in the first place. So if they couldn't track down what broke it, makes it pretty near impossible how to fix it. That's like me. To be honest, mate, I'm one of those. I didn't know that the place existed. To me, it was like they were all new areas to me. When the Pirate Skyhole came back, it wasn't coming back to me. It was a new area. That's it. You know, they'll have, if they get the older devs back again. I know you said that they've employed one of the old original ones, and with him coming back, you know, a lot of things will change probably. You know, if they bring back part of the old development team, am I going the right way here? I need to set it so I'm going back. If I set it as I'm going back. Well, that's it. It's back. I don't know if there's other areas that were, you know, that are on the back burner somewhere that they can make pretty and bring back again. But that's going to be a damn sight easier. But there's a new module coming out soon, isn't there? I know I was looking, there was a module, I don't know what we're up to, 33.5 or something. But there is a new module due soon. I mean, I haven't even really started that new one. This one, I ought to be doing that one while I've got a chance before they take it away for, you have to be 95k to get in there, but it's one of those, I had a look at it when I had the other character. And I had a look at it. I shall be honest, I didn't think much of it. Maybe nice enough. It looked like a nice area. Don't get me wrong, it looks like a nice area, but it's just, I don't mind grinding things, and I don't mind, you know, I really don't mind doing the grinding and stuff. What I do mind sometimes is like, you know, you're going in there and you're just repeating the same task 20 times. Artifact weapons. Really? Soul's Harvest. That's what... Do you buy them or is it a Soul Harvest? Red Harvest? Do you have to buy the artifact weapons, or or do you do a quest to get them? I don't know can I get in there? No, item level 85, I can't get in there. Can I? What's my item level? 80, I can't get in there. Right, what am I needing? I'm needing some more of these.
I command the sea.
You quest to get them, right? Well, I can't get in there yet. I will do eventually. Yeah, it's 85k and I've only got like 80k. So, only got 80k, listen to me. You know, I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people, new people. Right, I need to find 4 more of these trade goods. I'm definitely between areas here to get the trade goods. I'll get there. I will get there eventually. I really ought to be doing this new area while it lets me in, because it's got some really high item level stuff, hasn't it? I can get in there at the moment. Yeah, that's 4,700. I mean, That's crazy compared to where I'm at. I mean, my best one's 19. You know. So maybe I ought to be doing, you know, the biting cold one. It's just, it just, to be honest with you, it's mainly because you have to do it like to get your weekly totals. What is the weekly totals in there? Yeah, it's 100 to get your weekly haul. But every one of the quests you do is only worth like 5 towards your weekly haul. You know, so you have to do like 20 of them. And it just repeats itself every 2 or 3. Big house. I'll have a look at that. Rings from the Speed House. I'll have a look. Ring. Has to be usable by me, doesn't it? Usable by me. Go. Minimum. Say legendary. For 1700s. I go higher, mythic. 4,900, bloody hell. I think mine are like 1,000. This is the celestial ones? No. Oh, I'm getting buttered here. Right, let me get myself somewhere. You can do a daily quest for 25 currency from the bulletin board and the keys you get from the camping window. Will you people go away? I'm busy. Trying to sort this out. What are my rings? I think my rings are about 1,000. 1,300 and 1,125. For 25 currency. So if I go into that campaign, it's pretty easy to get some of that. 4,700 there. It's more than double what I have. I might finish daily quest from a bulletin board. Is that a bulletin board in the new area? I don't know. I might have a look at finishing this one and then going into that new area and just grinding it and getting some better item level gear maybe. And then I could always come back to Elemental Evil once I've done Drowned Shore. I could go reclamation, I could leave the reclamation rock for another day. Don't want to do a heroic encounter. That's what I want. I want to trade good. Yeah, I think I might be better off. I'll finish this one. I'll finish the Drowned Shore. And then I'll head into that new area, as you say. But I can't do these ones because I haven't got it. I can do Pirate Skyhole, but I can't do the Harvest ones. But I can do the Biting Cold. And that will get me some of this new stuff.
To the cultists.
Equipment vendors. And a seals trader. Right. Well, what I'm going to do is I want to finish this one now. One of those I've started, so I'll finish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this elemental. I'm going to finish the Drowned Shore. I can leave the rest for another day, another one, and maybe start on that new area.
Nice work. Emerald Enclave Rangers will round up any of those people who need help and see them safely out of the region.
Right, so I'll start so I do the opening quests until I get the bulletin board. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Alexander. That's what Steve A is telling me. That there's some really good gear. And having a look at it, it looks like it could help a lot. Reporting
Good intelligence is a must if we're to be successful in our fight against the crushing wave. The Harpers in the Emerald Enclave has stationed some of our best rangers in key locations around the High Road to keep an eye on the activities of the cult and their allies. These rangers have been instructed to keep careful tallies of troop movements and numbers. I'd like you to collect their latest reports so we can determine how to best attack Black Dagger Keep.
Right, you are, mate. We're going to attack. You need to grind the weapon currency, right? I can do that. I don't mind grinding. That's part of the fun for Neverwinter. So yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to finish. You can't get into. I can get into everything until. Got 80k, haven't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, I got 80k. So
Our
at the
agents should be
moment,
reporting in soon.
I can get into everything up to the Pirate Skyhold. But this new area, can I still, I'm trying to think, it's saying 95k, can I still get in here?
Take the fight to the cultists.
I can still get in there without needing 95k, can't I?
An
Because I
army
think
could be
it
waiting
says
in
you can
the
start it,
and we would never know it.
or is that gone? It did say originally you could start that regardless of your item level. But I don't know if I can start it now.
I'm glad you're here, my friend. You get things done.
Get that gear, and then it allows me to open the campaign for the weapons and the soul collector, right?
Seems like weeks.
Yeah, because if I had
place to sleep.
Yeah, with them rings, I could buy the rings, get that armor, and I could get in there. Right, that's the optional ones. I don't want the optional ones. Rondo.
Thank you. I'll make sure these wares are put to good use against the cultists. However, all of this will happen again if we don't stop the cultists leading the attacks on the merchant caravans. Maelstrom. I'll see what I can do about finding where she and her gang are located.
Right. Caravan vengeance.
I lost more than goods and money when my caravan was attacked. I lost friends and associates. I'm only a traveling merchant, not some gallant knight. But I still want vengeance for this wrong. The leader of the raiders was a cultist they called Maelstrom. She was with two others, a hag called Mossy Meg and a creature called Render. Lanric has found the 3 locations where these 3 are wandering about. End them, to ensure no one else experiences the pain of losing their friends.
Right you are, buddy. I can just get the quest from Nox. Let me see where I'm up to. Hang on a minute, adventures.
Just when the land is clear, enemies come up from the sea.
I'm halfway through this one. I'll be quiet now. Not at all, Steve, not at all, mate. Shut away, I love seeing like see you and Alexandra here and people talking away. I love it. I love people
Just
chatting
when
away.
the land is clear, enemies come up from the sea.
Makes it all worthwhile. Makes it all fun. So, no, I'm gonna, but I am gonna, I've sat me stall out, mate. I am gonna finish this adventure. The drowned shore. And then I will head.
The forces occupying the keep.
I will head off
They've managed to
and start
contain
that
so
new
far.
biting cold one. But I need to challenge and defeat Maelstrom. It won't take me that long to get through this anyhow. As I say, I'm overpowered in here, so what's with all these heroics hitting me? I'm overpowered in here, so I'll cruise through this one. But I do want to hear the whole story proper, you know, while I'm doing it, and I'm going to do it right. Right, here we go, Maelstrom. Yeah, take some of that, sunshine. Right, Mossy Meg is next. If you chat away, mate, not a problem at all. As long as you appreciate the fact that I'm watching this as well. Mossy Meg is next. Where are ya? Oral Hydra. Here we go. Right, you come, Mossy Meg. Right, Render is next. You're going to attack me, they are, aren't they?
I command the seas.
Take some of that, sunshine. Right. Yeah, I'll do. Right, that's what one on. Yeah, could do, mate. We'll see how we get on. As I say, I am going to finish this one tonight. I want to get this one. I've started, so I want to finish it. You know, so I'm going to finish the drowned shore, and then I will go off and see how I get on with a biting cold. Where are ye? You're attacking me from somewhere. There he is, hiding beside the tree. And then we'll see how we get on. Alexander, no, they're not, mate. It's not cross-platform. I think that's I don't even think you can do cross-platform with a PC. As I say, my friend that started me off on it was on PlayStation as well. And I've got PlayStation. That's what I play this on. Another heroic encounter. Oh, I need to do these other ones. I need to do the reporting in. Go away. I'm busy, people. Go away, leave me alone. I'm trying to... Not you people in the chat. Not people in the chat. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these lads. I'm trying to go off and do a... Speak to Dalvin, and these guys keep attacking me doing heroics. And I don't want to be doing heroics. No, the Xbox and the PlayStation and can't be. They're not cross-platform, unfortunately.
The enemy speaks your name in fearful whispers. Keep your voice low, friend. The Lacedones are swarming like flies around this tomb. The cultists seem to be stepping up their effort to create undead soldiers.
I'm trying to hear what you're saying, but I'm being attacked, Mrs. Sorry.
I've written it all down in this report. They've resorted to pillaging from nearby merchant caravans to keep themselves supplied. Please get it to Lanric as soon as you can. And watch your back. We can't afford to lose you.
Can I hear what you... They bloody trying to talk to you and find out what you have to say. From a friend, the Lacedones are swarming like flies around the tomb. The cultists seem to be stepping up their effort to create undead soldiers. Probably due to the losses they suffered. I've written it all down in a report. They've resorted to pillaging from nearby merchant caravans, keep them supplied. Please get to it at Lanric as soon as you can and watch your back. We can't afford to lose you. Okay, thank you. Trying to hear what you have to say and getting bloody attacked. Yeah, bunch of sods. Right, let's go speak to Davrin Tullis. Cremated group. Ha! Where am I going? I'm going this way. I'm going the wrong way here. Going the wrong bloody way. Where am I going? What's up? I've just been that. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Thought it was taking me back where I'd just been. Up that way.
The keep is crawling with aquatic humanoids and crushing wave cultists, but I'm not sure what they have planned. They mostly seem to be milling about, waiting for something to happen. Oh, and they've been stealing wares from any merchants traveling nearby. I've written it all down just as Lanric requested. Now you best be on your way before the enemy spots us here.
Right you are, mate. I best be on my way before the enemy spots us. But what we will do, people, is I will be out for a quick break. I'll be back in a moment. And we're back at it again, people. Hiya, people, again. Welcome back. So we gotta go and speak. I always spoken to Aaron Galloway here. We still gotta find Davrin. We are looking. I don't know how it's all going to work properly yet. Mana and I are looking at some stuff with help from my grandson, and we are looking at co-op games. We had a Discord server when I first set up the, well, not I set up, I will be honest, my grandson set up the YouTube stuff for me. I'll be honest, not going to take credit for his stuff.
Your efforts seem to
but it was too much hassle. There was all sorts going on the Discord server.
Raids and are now focusing
so we've now got a new one, which is a members only server.
Around the Fountain of Delights.
And we're looking at doing some co-op stuff. So it is something we are looking at doing. We're testing it at the moment. But it's not Neverwinter. We're looking at doing some Halo co-ops and some other stuff. With co-op gaming and stuff in it you're into, that is something we are looking at, because I know a few people asked originally about having a limited server that we didn't get, so that I didn't get the problems to deal with having an open server. So the idea was to make it for the members only. And then we are looking at co-op and gaming, so we'll see how that works out.
The Rangers are still alive. If you ask me, that itself is cause for celebration. I'll review these reports and decide on our next move. One thing does worry me.
But yeah, we got to
his presence in the mines.
Have to look at taking the server down because there was too much silliness going on in it.
Seems.
I hope Maelstrom will rot in the abyss for what she did. This should help send Black Dagger Keep into chaos. I can only imagine Gar Shatterkeel quivering in fear, waiting for you to send him to meet his lieutenant. Sorry. Perhaps you should leave me to my thoughts.
No, you're perfectly all right, my friend. Right, who am I talking to now? Talking to Seven Toes again? Assaulting Black Dagger Keep.
Your work has weakened the cultists enough that we were able to discover a way in, which would be through the front door. Not exactly stealthy, but we were able to acquire the key to unlock the door. Gar Shatterkeel should be in a section of the keep called Sea Hag's Hold. Bring him down, and we'll be able to save Drowned Shore and go home.
Sounds like a plan. Oh,
I am most pleased to see you again, my friend.
attack on Black Dagger Keep.
The cultists were not deterred by losing Udo Stonekin's mine as we had hoped. Our agents discovered a large stockpile of supplies that the cultists are using at the keep. We can strike at the cultists by destroying these supplies. Oh, and by killing as many of the cultists that you can. Just to be on the safe side, of course.
Right, you are. But yeah, as I say, Groundstone set it up, so I've got a server now. It's only channel membership or whatever. That way you can only get in when he invites you or your whatever. So we'll look at doing so co-oping. So if that's something we will have a look at in the future when we get it running. But here we go. We're going to go to the Sea Hag's Hold. And destroy the supplies. Destroy supplies and kill the enemies in Black Dagger Keep. This is Black Dagger Keep. Somebody's still attacking me. There's somebody still attacking me, but it's not. No. No. Right, keep moving. Right, we gotta find these supplies now. Oh, there we go. So it is stuff we are looking at doing. Maybe because like the voice, when you hear me talking in the game, I'm not actually talking in the game. Sounds silly, doesn't it? I'm not connected to Neverwinter. You know, with my voice. It's being recorded directly via the software. And when we were doing the co-op stuff, when Mana and I are talking in, when we're chatting in the Fallout New Vegas videos you'll have seen here on the channel, when Mana is directing me, he helps me work my way through Fallout New Vegas, and when he's doing that, there we go. The chat is actually coming from Discord, the Discord server, so that I can talk to people, or I can talk to him. The idea being is then I can talk to other people in the game. And it doesn't matter sort of what platform they're on or whatever. We all talk to each other via Discorded servers. And then I can record it for when we're doing recordings and things. It's all clever stuff, you know. I'll be the first one to admit I don't understand how it all works, but it all works fine now. As you can see from the recordings that are on here where I've been talking about the manor, and that's via Discord, and it gets recorded through the software. And I record it all on OBS. I use a program called OBS, which is really good. That's what I'm using now to do the streaming. So I've learned my way around OBS to do streaming, and I've learned my way around OBS to do the recording. So it's been great fun doing this. Right, we got 4. Do I have to go up there? Can't remember. I'm just gonna keep going to get them all done. Yeah, do you have one? We had, to be honest with you, with people, because the server was initially on the channel thing, and it was posted on the channel, my Discord server, that the grandson had set up originally. And for anybody that found my YouTube channel, I stored, could see the post for the Discord server. And we were getting a few problems on there, people not being very nice, to be honest. Some things that were being said, you know, people bringing hassles and dramas to the Discord server, and in the end, said to the grandson, I wasn't happy with the way it was. The way it was, you know. So we took it down. I mean, I even made a. I'm still missing a piece of equipment. There it is. I even made a video, you know, making sure that everybody knows that, you know, it wasn't Discord, take it down, because all the people had seen some of the stuff that people were saying in there and things. And so I made a video saying that we had taken it down, that, you know, we'd got rid of it. And now we've got a new one, but the way to keep it sorted is it's one of those. It's just members, people that pay, you know, support the channel with membership, or the grandson sends them an invite or whatever. We're doing it that way, so we've got control over, you know. You can't find it unless you get. He sends you a link. Unless you get the link to it, you can't see it, or I don't think it doesn't show up anywhere on Discord. So you can't find it unless you're given a link to it. And that way, you know, you have control over who goes in there. You know what I mean? I don't need, you know, I don't really want to have to deal with drama and hassle and problems. You know, it was set up for fun. You know, I'm having fun with the games. You know, and it just solves the problem that way. But it's the internet, isn't it? As you say, trollers, yeah, it's the internet. So you need to, I think it was because it didn't really know what we were doing, to be honest with you. You know, didn't really know how to make all this work. Had to go get a nice hot cup of brine. That's it, Alexander. Far too, you know. Yeah, you know, it's just not worth the hassle, you know. So, and bearing in mind, you know, it was set up for a bit of fun. Mainly I was talking to my grandson last year, and I wanted to do something, and I wasn't sure what, and I wanted to maybe play with some video editing. That's where it all started. Started with me wanting to play some video, doing some video editing or something, and came up with the idea of having a YouTube channel. Right. He set me up a YouTube channel. And I was playing Neverwinter, and he says like I should maybe play some other games and things, and started from there. And then he told me that the Master Chief Collection was on Steam at 80% off, and it was a game he thought I could play. Obviously he played it when he was younger, he played it all. He's really good, my grandson, proper gamer. Knows what he's doing and everything, you know, but so I started playing Master Chief Collection. and started recording them and editing them, and that's how the channel started. Doing a bit of Neverwinter and a bit of Master Chief. And then people were saying like about having a Discord, people to talk, Discord server. Do you want to play with me? Okay. That's one way to put it, missus. So people were saying like if you get a Discord server, and where's your Discord server? So the grandson set up a Discord server, and that ended up being troublesome. Right. And in here. But now we've got it so that we can only invite who we want to invite to it, and that's a better way of doing it, I think. Or he's got the link thing he does. That's how that works now. But I love playing the games and just doing the live chats and stuff. Now we've got over 2,500 people that have subscribed to the channel, which is completely crazy, but there we go. And I've learned as we went along and made some changes to my room. Make it look a little bit... I'm going to do it, I wanted to try to do it properly, you know. We made a lot of changes to my room. That's it, Steve. That's it. That's the whole point. So when we get it all set, the only people that you'll hear talking, you know, when we're doing co-op stuff in the future, because it's all going to be voiced via Discord, so the only people you'll hear talking are the people in Discord, and they're the people that are in our server, so we don't get all the grief. Nitus, I've got millions. Oh, I've got to do that, haven't I? I got 4,100,000 astral diamonds. I've got millions. But I'm not sure. I've been saving them up the whole time, because I'm not sure what I want to spend them on, to be honest. But hiya Nitus, nice to see you along. I don't have to live there. I've been just playing for ages, and I haven't spent them because I'm not. If I get. I don't think you can give anybody astral diamonds, can ya? I don't think you can give anybody astral diamonds. I know you can give them gold, because I've had I've had somebody who was struggling for some gold, and I've got thousands of gold. So if you need any gold, I can give you some of that. I don't think I can give you astral diamonds though. Yeah. Are you on? I can give you some gold. Let me get through this bit. Oh, you're on PC. I can't give it because we're not cross-platform then, are we? But I've got gold if you want it. I got 8,000 gold, and I don't do crafting, mate. But if I could give you the gold, I would. Oh Christ! They followed me up here. Look at this.
Just when the land is clear.
Bunch of buggers followed me up. Right. But I'd gladly give you the gold or whatever, mate, if you needed it. I did have somebody on the chat the other week. It was on PlayStation needed. They do,
Seven Toes.
you know, the workshop things, and they needed some gold. No, you're welcome, Nidus, if I could give it you, I would, mate.
Find the keep.
You can kind of do it through the auction house.
So far.
You're welcome, Nidus, if I could help, I would, mate. Alex, how do you give astral diamonds in the auction house? I don't know how to do that. But in here, not in there, in the auction house. Yeah, I put some of it on the auction house sometimes. Steve, I do put some gold on there when I remember. I think I've got 100 on there at the moment. I put on there.
Where do all these lunatics come from?
Didn't I put gold? Got all sorts of bits and pieces. Oh, it is gold. 100 gold bars. So I put it up for sale sometimes.
I am
when
most
I remember.
pleased to see you again, my friend.
But I don't tend. I know people use it for the workshop. You need it for workshop, don't you? I mean, if I could give it to Nidus, I'd give it to him. I don't know how to give astral diamonds away via the auction house, though. Used to make gems and trade them, then put a low piece of rubbish at a high price. Nidus, the build, no problem, mate. I have got a rogue assassin. I've got a whisper knife one as well. You know, I've got a, you know, this one. There's my whisper knife. There's my assassin. So I've got the two of them, and I've got the 1900, and then the 1300 from the 1900 from the dungeons, and the 1300s. Now I've got some of this gear from my other character that I've been playing. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? But I've been playing. I got these because all sorts. I got rings and all sorts, and I got them from the dungeon when you do dungeons. I got them. So I'm at 8170. So we're doing pretty good. Right, I still look.
We could see the flames rising from here. Without their supplies, the cultists will be forced to lower their defenses to get more. That will give us the chance to strike at their heart, wherever that may be. Now, I will wait for further information from our agents regarding what to do next. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I do the skirmish dungeon, and I do the random dungeon. I don't do the big dungeons, and I do the Reaper dungeon depending on what it is. If it's a one I can do. Yeah, it's not that I don't mind they take long. It's just I don't know them enough yet, to be honest. You set up a trade with a player via the trade house.
We won't stand.
We sold you a pearl for $1 million AD. I don't, as I say, I don't do the big dungeons because I'm not good enough. So you can trade. Oh yeah, I suppose you could. Yeah. And they would get 1 million astral diamonds. Yeah, I see what you mean now. So you would sell them something for 1 million astral diamonds. Or maybe buy them. Or you could, I'm just trying to think things right. You could buy a companion or something for like 1 million astral diamonds. And then meet the person.
Someone has to be.
And then meet the person in Protector's Enclave and give them the thing you bought for like 2 million diamonds, and then they could sell it.
Harper's work is never done.
Nidus, thank you very much, my friend. Well, listen, thank you for coming along and subscribing.
Where do all these
Do
lunatics
appreciate
come
it.
from?
Thank you very much, mate. Catch up with the next one. But yeah, Steve, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I never thought of that. Nidus, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very, very much for saying so.
The Black
what we
Dagger
got?
bandits were bad, but this is much worse.
I've done it.
It was a trap set by a hag named Thaluna Ma. Bah! At least we've dealt a severe blow to Black Dagger Keep. But we won't be able to rest until Gar Shatterkeel is dealt with. I might have an idea of what to do next.
Right you are, mate. One small lead.
One of our agents, Nora Brighton, was supposed to be sending us reports while stationed at the Broken Crown Inn. Her last report mentioned the appearance of sea elves. She should have sent us more information by now. I fear the cultists may have discovered her location. It's a stretch, but Nora might have the information we need to track Gar's next move. Go to the Broken Crown Inn and try to find Nora, or whatever might remain of her. I'd recommend taking the back entrance to catch the cultists by surprise.
Right you are, mate. Any more? I think that's just the optional ones.
You ready to rack up
Yeah,
a body
right,
count?
we don't want them, so we're going to go the Broken Crown Inn. Make sure you get the item first before people scam you. Yeah, true, Alexander. Or get the money before you hand it over. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I would suppose so. Yeah, they go, you know, give me the 2 million companion and I'll pay you for it. And you give them the companion and they bugger off.
The enemy is
Take your companion with them. Right, let's go to the Broken Crown Inn, people. Oh. Come on. There. Right, here we go. Yeah. I expect people could scam you that way. I've never thought of it. They could scam you. Couldn't they? You could say, like, how this, and they'll pay you for it, and then they take it and run away. Oh, slow and load in this one. Right, we're ready to roll. Defeat the cult of the Crushing Wave in the Broken Crown Inn. Kill all the cultists in the end. Sounds like a plan. Oh, bloody hell, Steve, really? Oh, Misty Colours, that cost him a few pennies, isn't it, that mistake? Never returned them. How could you do that to someone? I know it's the world of online, and as it says, we found out with a server, you know, not always as nice as you would hope, is it? And saying that, I did used to say to my daughters when they were growing up, you know, used to always say to them, you have to remember that not everybody in the world is as nice as you are. You know, I had to say, I had to train my daughters, basically, you know, not everybody's as nice as you hope. Master crafted all the components to make me weapon set. Oh, bloody Alexander, really? Oh, that is not good. That is, see, you wouldn't, Neverwinter, you wouldn't think it in Neverwinter, would you? Everybody, most of the time, in Neverwinter I found. I mean, I know you've got the idiots and occasionally just saying Protector's Enclave. But most of the time, you tend to think people are going to be okay. Obviously, it's not always the case, is it? And a guild as well. Everybody's having problems with a guild at the moment. CA's having a problem with yours.
I was hoping Seven Toes would realize something was wrong. I was sloppy in my last message, and the cultists discovered me. A group of sea elves had launched an attack against the cultists with the aid of a god named Harris. I've been monitoring their camp from here, and they seem to have more knowledge about Gar's activities. I'll remain here. If you want to know more, try to approach God Harris. The sea elves appear to trust him, though I don't know why.
Thank you, Nora. Right. Everybody's having problems with the guild at the moment. I've been okay so far, I've not... But then again, you see, I just sort of do my own thing and play on my own. I expect I will do guild stuff in the future, if the guild does that sort of thing. Right, guard Horace. Here you go, mate.
These elfin folks saved me from a watery grave. Finally, some help. The sea elves saved me from a tidal wave, and now they're asking me to fight the cultists. Alone. I don't have the strength to fight them, but surely you do. The sea elves have told me that Gar Shatterkeel plans on sacrificing one of their own at something called a water node, to make a thing called a devastation orb. I don't know much about magic, but that sounds bad. The sort of thing an adventurer like you should stop.
Should I now? Right, water in the
The
flask.
sea elves wanted me to recover several flasks that some of the cultists carried. I didn't think much about it, but now it makes sense. These all must be used in some sort of spell they're concocting. But to what end? They won't tell me. Maybe if you recover one of these flasks from the cultists, the sea elves will be one step closer to telling us what their main plan is.
Because you went to your guild bank. I say guilds, I
greet you on behalf of Alutel Kessir.
I'm not so sure, you know, I think they're pretty good to have. I mean, I'm in a guild and they're all quiet. It's not one of these sort of, Ocelot guilds or ask you to do things or anything. I go pick up, you know, the one where you do the, where you do a dungeon run. You know, your guild, you can do one, and you pick it up and you do a dungeon run, and then you can put, the dungeon sharp things in the guild bank. I do that, but that's about it. But nobody in the guild seem to do very much of anything, really. They're very quiet, which is probably a good thing. Archon Anarchy.
God Harris has spoken to you about the water node. You should know what it is. The water node serves as a portal to the elemental plane of water. Old Hydra, the princess of evil water, is sending water archons through the portal to aid the cult of the crushing wave. Until we find a way to close the water node, we will need to keep the number of archons in check. Destroy these invaders from another plane of existence. Show them they do not belong in our world.
Right, you are, mate. Is that the optionals again? I'm not doing the optionals. No, I'm not doing them ones. That's all the quests. Right, here we go. Capture enchanted flasks and slay water archons. I mean, this guild, I'm in a guild called the Phoenix Knights. There doesn't need to be very many people online most of the time, and they don't batter you in the, you know, in the chat thing. You know, they don't batter on at you, and they seem to be okay. So time will tell. Yeah, there is indeed, Steve. I was in a guild where, you know, my other character, where they did all that sort of thing. But to be honest with you, I don't really understand it. I don't really understand it. And I sort of shied away from all that sort of stuff.
Take him down!
I think if this guild, you know, stays the way it is, and it looks like it's pretty decent, then I might see about, you know, maybe looking for somebody who's online in the guild often, and maybe have a chat with them about stuff. You know, see what this guild is about. But I used to watch, there's a comedian called Peter Kay. If you're in America or anywhere else apart from the UK, you probably never heard of him, but he was one of the top comedians. He always has been one of the top comedians. And he had a series. He was the guy, a lot of you probably don't realize, but I know The Office, the comedy, sort of documentary comedy, is in America and been big in America when they remade it. But he wrote The Office comedy, and he starred as Brent in The Office comedy in the United Kingdom. So that's where The Office started over here. And Ricky Gervais is the guy that started it. And he also did Peter Kay. I'm talking probably part of an alliance with Slow Up as great. Yeah, Alexander, they do show up. Sorry, so there's like Ricky Gervais who did The Office I like. And I was in a guild because somebody was talking about The Office in the other one. And this one, I joined this guild when they offered it because they were called the Phoenix Knights. And this guy I was talking about, Peter Kay, did a program called the Phoenix Knights. So the first one was The Office, because I saw The Office from Ricky Gervais, and somebody was talking about The Office, and that got me into that guild. And this one is Peter Kay, and it's the Phoenix Knights. And I've joined this guild. So we'll see how it goes. It's, yeah, the Phoenix Knights, that's what I'm in. If I go Alliances, isn't it? What's it called? See, it is the Phoenix Knights, I don't know. Yeah. Alexander, it was absolutely hilarious. I loved the Peter Kay stuff. Remember, you construct buildings, get right. Well, that's why you donate. I mean, I donate stuff, bits and pieces to the guild. I give them some gear and I give them the dungeon. When you go to your guild bank, you can give them some bits and pieces. So I do that. You know, spare stuff, I just give it into the guild. And I give them, when I join the guild, I give them some gold. You know, in bits and pieces. It helps the guild out. But Phoenix Knight's brilliant, yeah. Peter Kay, very, very funny. Really, really. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, I am. Really funny. I love Peter Kay. I know what he did. He did a recent. He hasn't been around for a long time. Alexander, the guild influence quests. I don't think they've ever. I don't think the guild has ever shouted that they're doing an influence quest or anything. I say this one is very quiet, which, to be honest with you, I think is pretty good. Because they're not, you know, you don't have people harping on at ye. Or, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do that. I give them. We had the what was that last one called where we got the guild vouchers? Yeah, I've got some guild marks. I give them. We did that. Siege. That was it. Yeah, the siege. Neverwinter siege. And I got some vouchers, so I gave them in at the guild. But unfortunately, that was the other character. Come to think of it, that was my other guy. I did that on. Pretty big crowd there. So it's the wrong guild. The other guild that he was in got the vouchers. And what am I doing? 14 and 6. Right, there's a heroic down there. I don't want to do that. I'll go around this way. Influence a day. I've not seen anybody in this guild. I mean, I do watch. I know my camera on the YouTube. My camera is over the chat. Oh right. I didn't know I could solo stuff in the guild. Right, that is new to me. See, I didn't realize. Use guild marks. Buy food to buff your stats. Heroic encounter. Right, as I say, the only guild one that I actually do is the daily, you know, the daily go off and do a dungeon, because you've got to do a dungeon run anyhow. Water Archons. I'm not getting Water Archons. I'm in the wrong place, I think. Oh, I'm not. I'm in the right place. I do the daily one where you do, you know, because I do a dungeon each day. Demon Slayer, Dragon Slayer, and Giant Slayer all give 10% damage. Right. I don't even know where to get them from. I say the only one I really know about is the one where it says, you know, each day you do like a. I need Water Archons. They are. Each day you do a dungeon, and then you can go hand that one back to the guy in the guild. So I do that one. Oh, I might go exploring me guild one time then and have a bit of just run around and see what's what. It's all this stuff in this game that nobody tells you. I mean, DA, I found. I haven't done the quests for that because you said they were just expeditions. What? I didn't know any of that. But it was you, Steve A, took me into Dardock. A whole area. I haven't done them adventures, I've left them. But I didn't even know that place existed. Stardock, where you're out in space and there's dragons and everything. There's so much in this game. You know, that that's a heroic over there. I don't want to go over there. Right, we'll go out this way. You know, there's so much in this game that people don't tell you. You don't know about them. Right, I want. Oh no, they're heroic. I'll stay away from that. Right, how am I doing? I've got to collect some more flasks. There's another one. Where is he? He's up behind me somewhere, yeah. But there's a lot of stuff in this game that, you know, you don't know about. I need water archons and this way. And flasks. Oh, right, we got them. Right. In the cliffs. I'm in the right area. I think there's some up there, is there? Right. Yeah, there's some up there. Oh, we got them. Right, that's that one done. Oh, don't do healer. I don't do healer, Steve. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't do a healer in a dungeon or something. Of people trying to complete a big dungeon or something. I'd get them killed. I'd end up getting everybody killed. Right, here we go. Let's turn these ones in.
You are like a mighty cliff that waves of archons crash against to no avail. The tide truly is turning thanks to you. With the water archons gone, we can continue with the next phase of our plan. The Sea Elves intend to use you as our vessel of destruction against the cult of the crushing wave. But to do so, you must be properly equipped to venture into Gar-Shatterkeel's domain.
I am properly equipped. I'm ready, mate. Bring it on.
Ah, the very thing we are looking for. A flask with weird symbols on it. Well, I'll hand it over to the Sea Elves, and hopefully they'll clue us in on their grand plan.
You got a quest for me?
Greetings, Landwalker.
Slade the thrice drowned.
Slade the thrice drowned. 3 times now the Sea Elves have drowned him, and 3 times he has returned, stronger than before. There's an aura of death around him. One that is hampering my magic. We are not strong enough to kill him in battle, but perhaps you are. Kill this Slade, once and for all. All will be revealed afterwards.
Right, and we've got the ravenous host.
Your kin are brave to go to sea in ships as they do. For Umberlee is a fickle goddess, and many sailors meet their death drowned upon this treacherous shore. Those that perish should be allowed to rest beneath the waves in peace. But the sea hags and the evil cultists have other plans for the dead, raising them as Lacedons to do their bidding. Have mercy on those lost souls. Destroy the Lacedons that roam Raven Cliff Beach.
Certainly shall. So we've got to challenge and defeat Slade, the thrice drowned, and kill the Losodons. Under the map, where the graphics showed lumber holding up stat walls. Really? But that'd be interesting. I don't even know where to look for that sort of stuff. That's different. Right, let's go. Let's go kill this thrice drowned Slade and then kill the Losodons at the beach. We're going to the beach. Get the sun cream in the beers, people. We're going to the beach. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get out of it. That was close. Ah, here we are. Come here, you guys. Right, let's hit this one.
Once, twice, thrice.
Right, that's that one sorted, and then we've got to kill Losodons at the beach. Where's that heroic? I want to stay away from that. They're Losodons. Can I get them without that heroic attacking me? Chest there, it's not. Well, let me open it. I'm going to have to stay away from this bit. Right, I'm going to have to go back up round. Stay away from that heroic thing. Right. I'll have a look at that next time I do the next adventures. That's where is it? Yeah. I'll have a look at that when I do an Acquisitions Incorporated. I gotta stay away from that heroic. If we go around this way, can I get down on this beach this way? No, I'm going the wrong way now. Need to be this way. Hold on, I've been here before, haven't I? Right. Get down there. Right, there we go. Right, these are the guys we need. He's up there hiding. Come here. How many do we need? We got... Alright, we can't go that way. More here. I can go make the Buffalo Boy. For the Buffalo Girls, you know where that heroic is. We can just go round the outside and round the outside. So if we stay round the outside of that heroic, we'll be able to find these guys. Without getting battered at our heroic. I get on. There's the heroic there. Right, there's lots of dons. Are they at that? They're not at that heroic. So we can get them. Right, and then we can escape this area. So if we go around the outside of the heroic, we're okay. So how do we get back out? This way. Yeah, go away, heroic. Not doing a heroic. Bloody hell, Ted, I'm definitely not doing that heroic. You're around here. I just keep running, I can escape maybe. Easy peasy. There we go. Right, I'll take these ones back. Follow the yellow brick road. Is right, Steve. Is right. Right. Say shot and name in a station. Right, I found these then.
I can feel it. Slade's life force is no longer on this plane. My spell can begin with the proper components. It was to be used on Guard Harris, but now it will be used on you. The Sea Elves will grant you the power to survive the water node of Gar Shatterkeel. There you will do battle and destroy him and save our kin that he would sacrifice. We will do this once the proper components have been gathered. As for myself, I have one more request for you beforehand.
Okay. You've done that one as well. You have returned, and I can tell by your expression that the deed is done. Indeed it is, Seychelles. Thank you for bringing peace. It does take you into trouble. It seems to take you the long way round as well sometimes, but you can live with that. No room on the shore.
We are nearing the end of our fight against Gar Shatterkeel. We must warn other Sea Elves to stay away from the shore. Many of my kin have appeared to fight the cultists, and many have perished by their hands. I have prepared these magic buoys, which will send out a signal to fellow Sea Elves, warning them to stay clear of this shore. They are attuned to the tides in this area, and if launched from the proper location, they will be carried to where they will be most effective. Will you take these down to the shore and set them adrift where you see the wheels? You will be preventing more of my kin from needlessly sacrificing their lives.
Certainly shall, they shall.
We must succeed or perish.
Right, there isn't any... Are they just the optional still? Yeah. Right, we're done, so we gotta do this one next. We gotta launch... Where am I going? Launch the warning buoys. Save the elves from getting themselves into trouble. Or the sea elves, should I say. They're not ordinary elves. Water elves. Oh, there's another bloody heroic thing down here. And I need to go. Can I get out it some other way? If I go up this way, can I get to where I need to be? We've got a heroic encounter thing down there. And I need to be, need to be right out over it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Where do they come from? They were hiding. Sneaky little sods. Can I ride through them or can I get back out? This way? Oh, you can't get out. Can't get out that way. Right, we'll go this through them. Escape quickly. Quickly, quickly! Run away! Run away! There we go. Run away. Right, we're off to the next one. The hell is it? It's here. Oh, there it is. Right. Where's our next one? They're going to attack me. No, they're not. Right, where are we going? Here. There it is. Nothing attacking me. Right, it's done. Right, let's take this one back. How am I going? Right there and up the top end, isn't it? Up here. For the crushing waves! For the crushing waves! Not today, pal. Not today. All right. What's it called? Crystal. Right. Oh, you've not started this adventure. I just saw something. I just saw something flash up there. Was it read a sign or something? Oh. Cuts like a knife. Cuts. I've just realized what your name is. Cuts like a knife. Like that one. Cuts like a knife. Sorry, I'm not that quick sometimes for these names and things. Hits in my head. But then again, you're older. You're older than I am. Aren't you? Right, so where are we going? We're handing this one in. You've done all of these on the full camp. 67. You've got a couple of years on me, just. Nice to know I'm not the oldest guy in the room at the moment.
Thank you. That should prevent more of my kin from falling victim to the crushing wave.
You and I shall speak once more after Guard Harris and Aeolus have fulfilled their tasks.
Okay.
Everything is ready and the spell has been cast. Can you feel it? It is subtle, but you are now protected from the destruction of Gar Shatterkeel's water lord. You must assault his lair and stop him from sacrificing one of our kin. Put an end to his menace once and for all. Then, we sea elves can return to our homes and properly honor our fallen.
Right. So we've got to stop the cultist plans in the water node and go to the water node, okay? Alexander, you... What do you want? A whippersnapper. It's Old Boys Incorporated here, mate.
I'm glad of this chance to meet landwalkers of such courage.
Right, so here we go. Let's head off. Yeah. As I say, if you look back at when I started this channel, nearly a year ago now, nearly, end of September I think it was last year I started, the actual channel started, and if you put my videos as the oldest one, talk about old school, mate, my setup was in a different room originally, and behind me was my arcade machine, full-sized arcade machine. A friend of mine built, a friend and I built years ago, which is still in there. That's old school, mate. It's got all the old stuff on it, a full-scale arcade machine. I did all the software. I didn't do this, buy drives and things. I configured all the software myself from the ground up on the arcade machine. That is proper old school, mate. I love that. And obviously, as I say, you'll have seen that behind me. It's still in the other room, because when I wanted to do some other bits, I moved everything into this room, the bigger room. So the other room is now my bedroom, and this is now the sort of little YouTube video room. And my arcade machine is still in the other room in my bedroom now. That's old school, mate. That's proper old school. You know, so this was set up relatively recently. But I've got an arcade machine that me and a friend built. And when I'm not here doing this, or doing other bits and pieces, when I'm playing, I'm on there. Oh, we're going in that way. Somebody's attacking me again. So yeah, I know how you feel about being old school, mate. Standing on my arcade machine with a controller and the buttons, playing Space Invaders and Sonic the Hedgehog. Right, here we go. We're going in there. I keep thinking about moving it in here, but I don't think I'll really get anywhere to put it, because I've got over here, you can't really see it, it's off camera, but over here I've got my that's what I do. See, that's what I do. But what I did, I was a musician, played in groups, but on the other, right beside me here on the other side, I've got my amplifiers. I've got a little recording deck, which has got a hard drive built in. I got my guitar there. You can't see it, it's off camera. I got my mic stand and my mic, guitar. The rest of my guitars are in the cupboard over here. So I've got everything I want just here now. But when I wasn't doing music, I was doing computers. That's where I made me panties. I did the computers. I mean, in here, I'm dying here. I have got, in this room, hold on. There. In this room, below me, and under the desk, obviously, I've got the Windows 11 machine, the Linux machine, which is the one I'm looking at over here, that does my chat and everything. This is the main one. So I've got the Windows 11 machine, the Linux machine, and obviously I've got a Windows XP machine that I'm doing Fallout New Vegas and various other things on. And then in on this desk here, I've got my PlayStation 5, and then under there I've got my PlayStation 2. And as I say, and then in the other room, I've got my full-sized arcade machine. Punk Fuse and Alexander, you Steve and I can start our own group, mate. Get ourselves a drummer and we're set. I play guitar, do vocals. Yeah, I what I do is I've got a multi-track recorder. So everything's wired into that. And I record it all on there, the multi-track, because it's got a hard drive built in it. It's an old one, but it works really well. Called a Tascam, and it's got a hard drive built into it. So I can record all the multi-tracks into that. And then when I'm done, and I've got it all mixed the way I want it, Alexander, bloody hell, old track tape. I used to record on tape, but I've got, as I say, I've got a hard drive now built in. And when I've done what I'm doing, I then bring it out of that, comes out of there, it's all wired in, comes out of that and into the PC, and I just have to record it and level it on the PC just to make sure it's all leveled right, and that's it, it's all done. I did put a video on the channel once when somebody was talking about my guitars and things. That obviously in the other room the guitars were on show, so you can see them. If you look at my old videos, you'll actually see the record deck and everything behind me, and the mic stand and the guitars and everything were all behind me then, before I moved in here into this room. And now somebody was asking me about them, and I put a video up. I was doing a gig, a little solo. Well, it wasn't a gig actually, it was just a get together, a jamming session. Oh, it's Cryptic Studio. Wow. Good fun, mate. Good one. But yeah, it was me doing like a sort of little gig jamming session, playing the guitar, doing Apache, The Shadows, Hank Marvin stuff, Apache. With a friend of mine who unfortunately isn't with us anymore, but that was good fun. That was many years ago. PR600. Don't know, as I say, I've got the it's a Tascam, it's a DP01, I think it's called. I think it's called a DP01. Get a hard drive built in, multi-track. It's pretty good. I've got everything wired through. It goes into that, and I mix it in that, and when it's all mixed and when it's all done, I can then bring it straight out of that into the computer. When I was out doing the entertainment thing, doing my bit, having fun. I was able to record it, and then I can't do it now on the Windows 11 machine now because there's no CD-ROM in it. I have on the 11. A rusty old bass in a dream. You can always dream it. Well, I've got about 5 electrics, 2 acoustics and 1 semi-acoustic, I think. I stopped counting. I had more. I gave 2 away to friends that wanted to get into music, and I sold 1 as well, so nothing there. No good to me. Nothing else there. Oh, thievery kit, we'll have that. But yeah, wife used to love it when the wife was alive. Used to love it because we'd go out when we were out gigging. She'd come out, we'd get babysitter in to take care of the girls. Boss BR600. Right, I'll look that up later when I play this back. But when the wife was alive, she used to love it. We'd get babysitter in when we were out gigging with a band. And we'd go out for a night and have a good laugh and, you know, good fun. But outside of the music, this is great. Since I started doing this, you know, doing YouTube and stuff. I mean, the YouTube setup. To be honest, the grandson set the channel up and everything. Helped me a lot with that and all the rest of it. Set up the original Discord and set up all the other stuff. And I've got some people that are helping me with all of that. Manor, the Australian lad, you'll heard me talk about him. That we're doing Fallout New Vegas for him. Commander Intelli, he's another one. He helped me out a lot. He's one of the channel members and he helps out. The grandson does a lot of bits and pieces. But this is great. I'd recommend anybody, if you're into any sort of gaming or music, or I know Steve Egg, you do it on your channel, and it's brilliant. But I love doing YouTube stuff. A new lease of life for me, really. Something completely different. It's just good fun. It keeps the That's it. It's the same as this. You know, my music. I mean, my girls are grown. I see my grandchildren. My girls are grown and gone. Talk to the girls all the time. I was on the phone. My youngest daughter half of today, chatting away. You know, so I see my grandchildren and all the rest of it. But I'm on my own now, so I do my own thing now, and you know, with the music and gaming, good fun.
Adventurer, you seek to defend this world? The gods have taken too much from me. It is time I take something from them.
Not today, pal. I'm gonna take a chunk of you. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone over there. Come here. Bug Butt is stunned on me, can't do me. That's it, Bug Butt got him.
Such a cruel world. To die like this? I refuse. I will return to take what is mine.
Yeah, he's toast. Chatterkeel is toast. Have 'em.
I thank you for your timely aid, friend.
Here to rescue you. Seychelles sent me. Team Crab Claw. Sounds like a good plan to me, Alexander.
That thing above us. They called it the water node. It is some sort of portal to the elemental plane of water. They said sacrificing me would be the final element of a ritual to appease all Hydra. She supposedly would grant them a devastation orb. That is what they used to cause the tidal wave that ravaged the shore here. You said Seychelles sent you? Know that the tales of your heroism shall be sung beneath the waves for years to come, adventurer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, we gotta get out of the water node. And return to Seychelles. Right, this is the bit where we need to get out of here. Taking damage. Oh, these guys are waiting on us, look. Not today. Oh, we gotta jump up on here again. If I jump and roll and get up that bit. Right, hand this one in.
Greetings, Landwalker.
If Gar Shatterkeel wasn't killed, at least he was driven off. The Emerald Enclave and our allies will work to prevent the cult of the Crushing Wave from gaining access to this water node hereafter. You have done well. There is one last task for you. One that I believe the Druids shall be most appreciative of.
Okay.
With the defeat of Gar Shatterkeel, the water node has been weakened. Enough so that I sense an elemental water seed has been produced nearby. Such seeds contain the essence of elemental balance, but the presence of the water node has suppressed their production. Retrieve the seed and take it to the tree of elemental balance in Neverwinter. Archdruid Morning Dawn's creation will gain great strength from the seed.
You've done all of this as well. I expect you'll have completed. I have never completed everything. I expect you've completed all the campaigns and everything, haven't you? And all the dungeons and everything. I'm nowhere near that. Right, kind of like the seed. Right, let's get to see the water. Oh, we gotta go and plant it in Protector's Enclave. That tiger back, people. So actually you and Alexander are like end game people, aren't you? Though I've never completed. I mean, I've been playing for a while, but I've never completed all the adventures and all the campaigns around all that, and I don't even do the big dungeons, to be honest. Right, we're heading to Protector's Enclave. Right, plant the seed of water.
Go on, speak your mind.
Somebody's got that, hear that background, that's Flopjack. Flopjack companion. Right. Looks like we have completed the first part of Pick Up Me rewards.
The elemental threat continues. The seed of water will add great strength to the tree of elemental balance. Once we have the seeds of all 4 elements planted beneath the tree, the balance of nature is certain to be restored. You have my thanks for all of your hard work in Drowned Shore, though I fear there is still more work to be done before the elements are realigned.
Right, we've done it. 12 times, alright. I've never completed everything. Even when I was doing it with a barbarian for ages, I didn't complete everything. Right, so we've got to pick up our rewards. What one's next? Reclamation Rock is next. So I'll pick that one up. Reclamation Rock. Right, that's the next one.
Helmshold is under dire threat from an elemental cult in the guise of the Black Earth Mercenary Company. We do not know their aims, and what's worse, they've erected a fortress called Reclamation Rock just outside of Helmshold, holding the city hostage. Neverwinter Ranger Dassar Trubo is waiting for you at a hidden lakeside camp near Helmshold. He'll have more information for you when you arrive.
Right, so that is it. We're off to Helmshold for Reclamation Rock next time. So that's it. We've actually done the first bit of this. Completely the Drowned Shore. So that's pretty good going so far. So that's the first bit done. So we're having a laugh with that one so far. So what I think we will do is I think we will leave that there. Next time, I might actually head off to the Biting Cold area. I may leave Reclamation Rock and maybe go to the Biting Cold area and get some of this better item level gear, as DA says, and then I can get maybe some better weapons and things in the future. But in the meantime, we're going to leave it there. We've done the first bit of the adventure, so we're getting there slowly. Alexander, Steve, anybody and everybody that's watching this, but you too, thanks very much for keeping me company in here. No problem, buddy. Listen, so, yeah, certainly will, Alexander. Listen, thank you very much for being in the chat. Thank you, everybody else and anybody else, either now, live, or in the future. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'll be back again. As I say, we're going to be doing, Mana and I are doing some Fallout New Vegas on my Windows XP machine. I want to finish that game because I have finished Half-Life 2 and Fable and Master Chief Collection. So we're doing good so far. So that'll be a Fallout 2 video tomorrow night probably, and I'll be on live again probably Wednesday night round about the same time, maybe heading off to the Biting Cold. We shall see how it goes. But in the meantime, people, listen, thank you all very, very much for being here. If you don't mind doing a like and a subscribe, or maybe even joining the channel, support the channel via the YouTube memberships things. And in the meantime, listen, I will catch you all on the flip side. So take care now, people. Bye-bye now.